Nothing fancy apart from your velour tracksuit.
It's a fleecy, like, what do you call it? Like a pajama top
Hoodie.
thing. Hoodie.
You're in your jammies. I can see your jammy trousers. I wasn't going to mention those, but
Oh yeah. I've turned the microphone facing up because apparently Jay says this. It sounds better when you turn the microphone that way, but I don't know if it sounded any.
Expert.
Yeah, I don't know if it sounds any better than usual, but I'm talking into it from there rather than I don't know.
I still hear your accent, so can't win.
Well, you can't win.
You're looking particularly shaggy today.
Well, I've got a cold and I've had a shave, so I just had a shower. So
bloody hell, all of them today. Drinking your wee. Right. So what are we doing? I'm watching. See, it's called House on Haunted Hill, not The House on Haunted Hill.
That's what I thought. I thought it was called The House on Haunted Hill. I never.
Yes.
Makes sense, right?
This one. Yeah. And what was the other haunted house remake that was in 1999?
That'll be The Haunting.
First quiz.
Catherine Zeta-Jones. I've never seen that film. I don't want to watch that film. Like, I've only heard bad things, but.
Well, yeah, the original is a classic, the 60s black and white version. I love that one. But that's all suspense and audio. You don't see anything. So they thought, let's remake it and make it a CGI shitfest. So that's why it's spoofed in Scary Movie 2.
Just to correct Pugwall, it's actually 1999, this movie.
Well, yes. Let's have a look.
I think so. It is 99, isn't it?
Well, I'm just going to check because sometimes us UK people got late, didn't we?
Yeah, maybe. Could be.
So I'm going to double check. So October 29th, United States, 1999, I should say. And he is correct. February 4th, 2000 for the UK.
Sorry, Matt. Do apologise. I always go by the year. Like when you associate movies, it's like it doesn't matter. Like it's like The Terminator is 1984. I don't know whether it came out in 85 in the UK or what. I always go by the year you associate it with every time.
Well, this is why next weekend I am doing the 30 Sonic anniversary of Die Hard, because we had it in February 89 instead of July 88 like everyone else did.
The 30th anniversary, you do realise that was
30 something. 35th, I think it is. So we get to celebrate again. So we got G-Man's here. Hello, G-Man.
What's up, G?
How are you? Yeah, I got that chat. He loves this film. So at 3, that's dedication. I'm just trying to remember. I think I saw it in the cinema. It's the type of thing I would have seen back then. But before they were famous cast in this one.
Definitely.
Because it says Jeffrey Rush, who just done Shakespeare in Love, Famke Janssen, who just done The Faculty, and a Bond film, and produced by Joel Silver, who just done The Matrix and every action film of the 80s.
Taye Diggs, who went on to do Equilibrium.
Oh, yes. Yes, he did, didn't he? He was quite big at the time. Then what happened to him?
No, yeah, he was in Go, I think, which was the year before.
Yeah,
about 1999, 2000. He was around the same time. Then he did Equilibrium 2002. I'm sure he's done other stuff, but if he's gone into TV, I wouldn't have seen that. So, as far as I'm concerned, he just disappeared.
Taye Diggs, let's have a look. He was in Chicago in 2002, Rent 2005, Equilibrium 2002. He's still acting. Oh, is he? Oh, he's in the TV series called All American, apparently. At the moment, or last year anyway. But there was something he did around the time before this. Britney Spears video. The Best Man was this. Oh, he had 2 films, 3 films. Go, The Wood, The Best Man, and this out in 1 year in the United States. So it's not bad. As he was new to the cinema, so welcome reading movies. He saw this film in the cinema. There's nothing of it other than the nurse Gozer the Gozerian, or is it just the actress is called Gozer? There's Chris Kattan off Saturday Night Live. Ali Larter, who was just starting out. Lisa Loeb. Isn't she
She's singing,
someone? Peter Graves is in it. But there we go. I'm fine. I'm open to being wrong, especially when it's during the era of my monthly cinema card. I saw so many films like this blend into one movie. CGI. Seeing too many movies. That's the same thing. When I watch too many movies, they all just merge into one. Right. I've lost my remote. Damn, Terry's gone to sleep. Let's play this bitch. It's only an hour and a half, although it's only 89 minutes according to the VHS. So here we go. We're off. See what you see there.
Hour 32.
Are you all 18? We watched a midnight showing and then had to walk across a dark car park. Yeah, that was always the worst in the cinema. You go to a midnight showing, finish about 1:30 or 2, and then you have to go back to the car park, and it's about 3 cars. It's a very big car park. Yes. So, have you seen the original of this?
I've not. No.
It's similar.
Yeah,
but
I do need to try and go back to a lot of these like sort of 50s, 60s classics. I do enjoy. I mean, I do like some of these old like. Been watching a lot of the old like sort of classic British horror movies from the 60s and 70s, which I've never seen. But some of these like really like older 50s movies I've never checked out.
Well, you see, this is 25 years old now. This film. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, pretty old.
Exactly. So it's a Dark Castle film, and they did quite a few good horrors. This and then 13 Ghosts. Was that before or after this? After this, wasn't it?
I think that was 2000.
Yeah, because that's a remake of another old 50s horror film, and they got this weird openings. Now this film is quite creepy.
Yeah, there is some genuinely like creepy bits in this film.
Yeah, until the darkness comes out, and unfortunately, the CGI does date it.
Yeah,
it's the only downside.
It does. Film. Yeah, it's definitely.
He's got the great Jeffrey Combs in it. I don't think he's got a speaking part, has he? So, from the director of Fear.com and Parasomnia. But yeah. He also did.
That's not selling it.
Some Tales of the Crypt episodes and Freddy Nightmares TV show. I've invited him on, but he hasn't replied yet, so he won't be joining us tonight. So yes, Vincent Price. Oh, damn! Robert Kurtzman did this effect. I could have got in touch with him. So it's co-produced by Terry Castle, who is it granddaughter or daughter? I think of the late William Castle, who did the original. Now, William Castle was, of course, famous for all those electric shocks on chairs and ghosts flying through the cinema that he used to do.
Yeah.
So what they did when this came out, you had scratch cards that you could win some cash or some Blockbuster vouchers. So yeah, they were produced by Robert Zemeckis of Back to the Future and Joel Silver of Die Hard producers.
It's kind of interesting to watch a fucking movie, like a horror movie from before like the 2010s, where it doesn't have that Blumhouse opening. You know, it's just,
yes, I did think
everything I watched. Everything I watched the what's it called? Night Swim. Like
why?
It's terrible. It is absolutely it's shockingly bad. But you know it's just Blumhouse again. They're involved in like everything. That seems.
I don't know. Yeah, they seem to have everything. Is their name, isn't it?
Seems to.
There's not one horror. It's either A24 or Blumhouse, isn't it? There we go. 1930s mental hospital.
Can you even call it that now?
Yeah, I am. Can't be bothered to be peaceful.
I don't even know if they call them then.
Criminally
insane.
Institute for the Criminally Insane, but I think they refer to it as a mental home in this, so I don't know. But yes, Vincent Price was the original, and then of course Geoffrey Rush is in this. But apparently, Geoffrey Rush's look is not based on Vincent Price in the original film. He's based on the director John Waters with that very thin moustache.
Yeah,
and operating on people while they're still alive. Apparently, a lot of the experiments they show in this place are ones the Nazis did.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But the lunatics have escaped.
Yeah, there's a bit of a Halloween vibe. Not similar sort of setup. It's obviously filmed differently, but the lunatics have escaped the asylum.
Tinko was great. Yes, it always gets me every time I watch it. It's the elevator ride segment because we'll get to that.
There's a bit of a Final Destination vibe to that almost.
Yeah,
like the setup. Obviously, there's no disastrous ending, but you can see like the Final Destination setup also where instead of them just walking away,
well, it's exactly the same, isn't it? Because it shows the things break and then the first car flies off and kills everyone, which is what happens in it. Which I couldn't work out when I watched it because it's a fake roller coaster. The fake car flies off with the robots on. Where does it go?
I mean, it's a great. In theory, it's a great idea, and it works well as a ride. But the surprise element only works for the very first people who take the ride, because after that, everybody knows what's happening. They know that it's what it is, so they know there's no roller coaster at the top. It's like, it's just like.
Exactly. Despite the fact you never see where this thing lands, the fake one, they must catch it somewhere. Well, there is some TNA in there. I forgot about this, but yeah. Oh, there's Jeffrey Combs opened up. So yeah, this bit with the brutalities is quite gross. And then we got Peter Graves.
Yeah, I was thinking this is kind of like a sort of a triple. You could do like a triple bill with this 13 Ghosts and Ghost Ship. I think they kind of like work quite well as a. So they're very sort of same era. Got like that sort of like nod to the old, nod to like the past bit about them.
Yeah.
It's Famke Janssen in the bathtub.
Yes. Oh, this is the first Dark Castle film. There you go. I knew there was several. I couldn't remember which one was first. But yeah, because they would. I think Zemeckis and Silver did. Oh, it's Finlandia vodka there, which is normally what Reddy Harlin has in his films. Tom Baker. Fun, yes. Let's hope so. But it's the old, let's stay in a haunted place.
So basically, the lift takes them up to the top of the roller coaster, but then it just plummets. So that's the ride.
What? Oh yeah.
So did they build a roller coaster for nothing? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like,
well, yeah, but then you do go on the roller coaster, don't you? But
I don't know. It's just like,
so yeah, it's not this bit's not explained. I guess
it wouldn't be cheap to build that roller coaster. It'd probably cost a few £1 million.
Exactly.
So you want to make the most of it. So I don't know.
So there's Lisa Loeb. And the cameraman is James Masters, who you'll know as Spike from Buffy. I never noticed for years. Because you barely see him.
I always thought he was... And he's not British, he's American, isn't he?
No, he's very good. Same with Higgins from the original Magnum.
He's excellent. He's good. Because I've been binge watching these Netflix shows. There's a guy called Harlan Coben, who he's an American author. But they've basically taken a lot of his books and they've transferred them to England, and Netflix have been like putting loads of these out. And Michael C. Hall from 6 Feet Under and Dexter is like the lead role in this. And he's playing a doctor. He's playing an English doctor, but it's not a bad accent. It's just a bit. It's just a little bit. There's something a bit off about it, and you know what I mean? It's just
some words.
He's playing. Yeah, he's just playing like a posh. He's doing like posh English, which is probably one of the easiest accents for an
Yeah.
American to do, but it's just there's something a little bit slightly robotic about it, which just kind of takes. But yeah, I've been binge watching those Netflix shows. That's why I couldn't watch your stream last night, because I wasn't allowed to go to YouTube because I would have been told off. So
how dare you, sir, not watch one of mine? And look at you, 2 streams in one weekend. Look at this. Or maybe we'll see.
I know. No, I'll be live tomorrow. Don't worry.
Yeah, but will it be? Was it 11 o'clock or whatever it said?
No,
then it'll be 11:30, then it'll be midnight.
I'm going to aim for 11. I'm going to aim for 11. But...
there we go. So apparently, I thought they just timed this very well, but apparently, the roller coaster is CGI that goes past his head. Because apparently the real roller coaster would knock him flying just from the wind coming off it. And this is a real roller coaster. This is the Incredible Hulk. I think it's in Florida. They just repackaged it. But yeah, like you said, if you watch closely, watch out for flashing lights for a start. So yeah, do you like roller coasters?
Okay. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I've been on a roller coaster.
It's been too long for me, yeah.
No, I can't be dealing with the queues.
Well, that's the worst thing, isn't it? 6 hours of fucking queuing for a 30-second ride.
You know, I mean, where do I go? Where's the nearest place I'd go to go on roller coaster? Blackpool. And the less time I spend in Blackpool, the better.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Alton Towers, fuck Alton Towers, no. No.
It's like 100 quid to get in now, isn't
Screaming kids. Oh, I don't know. It's like people that go to Disney World. Like, it's the amount of like organization. You need to have a timetable out just to get yourself around the park. As someone who's my age, that's not my idea of a fun holiday.
No, we usually, if we ever go, it's usually in spring or so. Yeah, the other roller coaster flies off and crashes, and then suddenly, yeah. So it's 2 different shots. When it shows the roller coaster braking, it's all bent and rugged and all that. But when it goes back in place, it's all like properly sawn and under control, so it slots right in where it should do. But the amount of cost it would do to have fake people fly off a roller coaster just for every time someone goes on it, be a hell of a queue. There you go. Other Dark Castle films: 13 Ghosts, Ghost Ship. That was it. Ghost Ship is the one I always think of. But any remembers the opening, don't they, for that one?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I do like that movie, but the opening 10 minutes is what is really what's the memorable. That's the most memorable part of that movie. So,
they did Orphan Gothica. Gothica's a weird one because it's. I don't know if it counts as
Berry?
horror. Yeah,
Berry,
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, vaguely remember that one.
It's another one in a mental institution.
Yeah, like 2003, I think it was 2002.
Yeah, an early email situation here. So
yeah, old someone in this.
Yeah, so he ditches her list, makes his own, and someone else ditches his list and types in, and it's the house, allegedly. Oh, they did. Others did even a DC property. Did they do Jonah Hex with Josh Brolin? Hey, Gregor. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, there was a lot cut out of this film. Apparently, that's why it's less than an hour and a half. But there's a lot of deleted scenes on the DVD. If you got it.
I bought the DVD. This is one of the first DVDs I ever bought, but this is like back in like 2000. So, I mean, it wasn't like anything in terms of like extra. I think it was just like a very vanilla sort of like DVD. Because this is like, I mean, probably like, I think I got a DVD player in like 99. So at that point, I literally had like Terminator 2 and like about 5 of, like.
Yeah, you always get the ones your favorites because I got Batman '89.
Like DVDs at that point, they weren't really offering too much in terms of like extras, and they were just basically taking the old VHS and just giving them a bit of a polish and just putting them out as a DVD. And it was just, I mean, I remember I've still got the Shining DVD, which is one of those horrible sort of like clip covers, you know, where you just horrible.
And then I always had the flipper discs, so you watch half a film and then have to get up and eject, flip it over, and put it back in. Luckily, the technology quickly went past those. The ghost ship reminds me of the Nightmare sequence, not the opening sequence. Surprisingly, The Losers was a DC property. There you go, The Losers. That's not a bad film, The Losers. I think it's... I can't remember the bloody cast now, but it's a pretty solid action film. And...
Because Ali Larter went on for... she did Final Destination the following year, didn't she?
Yeah, I was trying to think. It was... 2000, wasn't it? And then, of course, she was in Heroes for a little bit. But do you know what the kill count for this is? That it doesn't include the people in the beginning.
Well, only Taye Diggs survives that I remember. So I'm gonna say 7.
Yeah, 6. I think because I think spoilers. 2 people survive.
Is it? I seem to remember. It's been a long time since I remember Taye Diggs being on a rock. You know, like he's got escaped, but he's strapped on a rock, like hundreds of feet up. I thought it was only him who survived.
I'm trying to think.
Well, let's have mistaken.
Both blonde ladies look exactly the same.
Oh, did he survive with Ali Larter? I can't remember.
It's one of them, isn't it? I think it's Ali Larter.
Maybe he did.
The other girl goes off and gets cut up. But...
Yeah. Oh, maybe Ali Larter survived. I in my head, it's Taye Diggs was the only guy who survived, but I said it's been a long time.
After credit scene as well. I've never seen. So yeah, we got this lovely Art Deco place.
This shot reminds me of the. I don't know if you've ever played Resident Evil, but when they first walk into the mansion in Raccoon City, it's got a similar vibe to it. Yeah, I suppose Resident Evil was like 96, so yeah, could be. I don't know about that though.
And so it's got this glass painting hanging right above the dining table, which is obviously candy glass when it breaks, or sugar glass. But yeah, there's a lot of build up to this because we're 20 minutes, 70 minutes in, and they haven't even started the party.
I've forgotten now. So, what is the purpose of inviting a bunch of people and offering them $1 million to survive the night anyway?
I
honestly can't remember I just remember them arriving and then shit going down, but I can't remember what the purpose of even like.
I know
when he was.
It's not. It doesn't really get him any advertising for his theme parks or anything. He just seems to be doing it for fun to see if they will stay. So so he ditched the ones his wife wanted to come. So he chose his friends, and the guest list that gets deleted is some of the main crew members of the film, the director and the writer and such. And I did forget to say that the writer does get killed in the hospital flashback at the beginning, but so yeah, it doesn't really. And then the list changes to the descendants of the people that escaped. I think the horrors of the opening. Oh, there you go. So the glass is falling. Taye Diggs jumps. And yes, Famke had to keep 100% still and in a certain position. Otherwise, she would get skewered for real because they had a piece of glass on a thing that, even though it was controlled to slam down in one particular place. So, yeah.
I don't trust these special effects in some of these movies. I would.
Yeah. The one thing it says, don't move a centimeter that way or you're dead. And you think, shit, I'm going to move that way, aren't I, when I fall? So, yeah, all you have to do is head down and stay in position. Of course, Geoffrey Rush, what's he done? He done Shine before this? I didn't know he was in Shakespeare in Love, but it's been a while since I've seen that.
Yeah, he's kind of like, he's very much like an actor. He's a little bit, I always thought he's a bit highbrow for this sort of thing, but...
Yeah, because he did do Pirates of the Caribbean after this, but he was more of an actor, like you said, and he's an Australian as well. It's weird when you see these Australian actors that are speaking American for all their films, and then you see them in one interview and then with their natural accent. Yeah, the Haunting and this from 99 have a lot of similar things where, especially the Owen Wilson decapitation. Hello, Cara. Hello, Ross. See, it was supposed to be a fun, spooky evening, but the house had other plans and changed the list. Hello. I thought it was supposed to be with JT tonight. No show again. No, he wasn't invited this time. We're doing Gremlins 2 on Tuesday, I think. Me and JT.
Are you?
Subject to change. But we'll see. It's on the cards. So it might be a last minute thing.
Well, I've told him to jump on my stream tomorrow night if he's
there you go.
And you're more than welcome as well.
I've had 2 late nights.
Bring a little bit of class. Bring a bit of class onto it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
If it starts at 11, if it starts at 11 o'clock, you know.
No, you say this, it never fucking does. So I sit there waiting. I'll join. It's only 11, and then by fucking 11:45, I'll go into bed because it hasn't started. Or you got your 5-minute intro in with the sound of you eating a pizza in the background.
I do wonder. I do sometimes wonder why I've got like the slowest growing channel on YouTube. I think I've gained like 1 subscriber in January. It's probably things like that don't really help.
Yeah, January is a slow
I played
one.
that back. I played that back, and I was like, "Is that me eating pizza?" Oh, for fuck's sake!
See, yeah, you're either playing the sounds you're not supposed to play, or not playing the sounds if you're talking for 10 minutes. Although I've always done that as well, so I'm not one to talk. Yeah. On this remake, yours too. Oh, thank you, Don. I think the last time I watched this, I did watch the original first, but this one's a bit better because I do like 50s movies, but I always prefer the older 90s ones over those. I
think it's sometimes easy to try and be like sort of like cool and say, "Oh, I like the 50s is the better because it's a lot." But like, let's face it, like we weren't born in the 50s, so why would we? Surely we're gonna like resonate more to like a 90s movie, like considering like how old we were at the time. And you know, I mean, I think this is a really fun film. You know, it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it's got some genuinely creepy moments in it.
Yeah.
Geoffrey Rush just camps it up as well. He just really camps it up. I don't really quite understand the relationship he has with Famke Janssen. It's just like they just seem to like despise each other. But it's just, you know, they don't. It's one of those relationships where you could just tell there's just nothing but like, you know, real. I mean, she's just a bitch, isn't she? You
know. But yes, because apparently she's tried to kill him a few times for real, and everyone assumes this is the thing. But yeah, what is this? So if you stay the night, you get $1 million in a check.
It's really showing its age now. If that'd be a PayPal now and straight to your account.
Yeah, I will transfer the money instantly to you, or you can wait and take $1 million check to the bank if you don't lose this piece of paper. I think, just sit in the chair drinking.
What do they call that? It's like an ascot. It's like what Fred wears.
Yeah, that's it. I
mean, that is kind of like hamming it up. You know what I mean? Because like It's 1999. People, who was wearing one of those in 1999?
Yeah. Also, it's 5 million. So I think I can't remember. I missed how much it is to walk away, but yeah, you don't get any money if you walk. Oh, but the other guy gets money because it's his place, Mr. Pritchard.
Is the building, where is that like a real? Was that CGI? Or is that like a real?
I don't know. It looked too good, and I know it could be a model, but it looked very convincing. So yeah, he finds out the list is not who he expected, but he's not surprised because he admits to changing her list, but he thinks she changed his list then. Speaking of remakes, this apparently might be one of the first old horror remakes before the 2000s big, because everyone says it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But this technically was, but
I think referring more to like 70s onwards when it comes to like that remake. What happened in the 2000s? It was very much like Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, and Dawn of the Dead, and all that. Hills of Eyes. Go back to the 50s. It's not really something that was, and it didn't really start a massive deluge of like remakes of 50s. Not that I remember.
No.
But whereas like that Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake really did start it really started like a lot of remakes from that period.
Well, yes, because the 80s had The Fly, The Blob, and The Thing.
So this kind of came around almost like 10 years too late in a way.
Yes.
Maybe that's why it doesn't really get it came around probably at just a strange time, because 99 wasn't really the thing for like remakes of 50s movies, and there was this Kickstarter, like Blair Witch Project came up the same year, and that probably really hurt this because everybody became obsessed with found footage after that, and I think slasher movies were still kind of a thing, just coming off screen.
Let's have a look. What horrors came out in 1999? Because
I think what Final Destination came out in 1999 as well. Okay. So Ali Larter was in this and Final Destination in 99.
Nice. So yeah, Blair Witch Project was the 10th biggest film of 1999. Amazing. 250 million on, what was it, like a $50,000 budget?
Yeah, ridiculous.
Sleepy Hollow, End of Days, The Haunting, Deep Blue Sea, Bone Collector, I suppose. It's not Stigmata.
I don't think I've seen Stigmata. Which one's that again?
I
don't think I've seen that.
I
remember the name, but I don't think I've ever.
I think I've only seen it once, way back when.
Don't think I ever saw it.
Can't find it now. Hang on, I'll get that in a minute. Lake Placid, House on the Haunted Hill, number 68 that year. Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis. Stir of Echoes. Bloody hell, Stir of Echoes was only 99th of the year. That's a better film. 13th Floor, The Carrie 2, The Rage. We had... These are just ones in the cinema.
So actually, I think Final Destination... Ali Larter probably made Final Destination before this film. Because my camera's glitching a little bit, but I can't be bothered. I had to get underneath the fucking computer and plug it back in, so I'm not doing
that. Yeah. Dodgy connection. Oh, it's not glitching, it's the house. Get out of there, Mike. What are your thoughts on this? Oh, yeah, I've done that one. I missed this one. Any other remakes rate close to or above the original? No Choosing the Fly.
I'd choose definitely definitely up there, Dawn of the Dead. I would say. Hills of Eyes runs the original close, although I still prefer the original. There was another.
Yeah, Hills of Eyes, definitely.
I can't remember.
Who's got my
Obviously, the Thing. I mean, I love the Thing from 50, whatever they did, the 50s film, but I mean, John Carpenter's 82 is definitely, the best Thing movie out there.
Ah, there it is.
Yeah, hell of a year. Okay. So, yeah, we got the Blair Witch. So this is Stigmata. Not that helps. I'm just trying to think. It's Patricia Arquette and Gabriel Byrne.
Oh, okay.
I think she has
Gabriel Byrne was in a few of these like religious, wasn't he?
Well,
like...
yeah, he was in End of Days the same year. This one,
yeah,
he's
I was thinking that
fighting the devil, and then that one, he's the devil fighting Arnold Schwarzenegger. Intelligent Horror Fair says total film.
Yeah, that puts me off.
There's Virus.
I don't want the words intelligent and horror in the same sentence.
So settle back.
I do like Virus.
And mightily entertained as the Daily Star. So this has got Donald Sutherland, Jamie Lee Curtis, and William Baldwin.
Oh, I love Virus. Virus is a great movie.
I do enjoy
99 as well. Is Virus 99? Is it? Okay.
I think I saw that in the cinema. Yeah. Oh, 98 in America.
Have you done a watch long? You've done a watch long of Deep Rising, haven't you?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, I thought you'd done it.
I keep meaning to do it.
Yeah, that and Virus, as I say, like double. For a double bill, that's a great combination.
That is a good one, yeah. And then the Mighty Ghost Ship. Unfortunately, not lenticular. Yeah, what's the point of these guns? They're supposed to have blanks in them, but they're supposed to be sealed shut, so you can't put real ones in. So what's... But then somehow they've got real bullets in them. Stigmata is a great horror film. There you go. See, I think I've only seen it once, way back when. I know it's more elevated horror, maybe.
Don't use those words to me.
No, how much? Yeah, I think no one's watched Stigmata in years. Is it even on Blu-ray? So yeah, and then we go down into the basement because, of course, you do. Couldn't just sit around wait for the doors to open.
I've forgotten now. Did the ghosts cause the power outage, or is it Jeffrey? Is it?
It's hard to say because he never admits to stuff. Because some stuff, he is faking, and some stuff he isn't. So you got these. I think this is the director saw those bodies in a German museum in a magazine where they had the people with the flesh peeled off so you could see everything. So he thought he'd copy it on this, and they'd made them out of foam on this one.
One thing I've not noticed in this film so far, which because it's been a long time since I've seen it, but I always like when I watch older films now, I'm always on the lookout for like mobile phones and like because this is 99, so realistically these people would have had. I don't think I've seen anyone use a mobile phone yet.
No, I don't think I have. I think Jeffrey Rush had one at the. Was he on the? It could have been. I think he. Hang on, I'll cheat. Number 33 minutes. When he's at the. He's on the phone to her. So I'm not. I don't remember now. Yeah, he's on a mobile phone when he's speaking at the roller coaster to the wife. Right, there we go. Caught up again. So yeah, whether the building falling down then was on purpose or so I knew everyone would get upset when I said elevated horror. A24 is not horror for a start, so there you go. I know Mike loves them.
No, I like some of the stuff, not all of it.
You'll be a Maxine opening night.
I don't know about that. I didn't see either. I didn't see EX or freaking shit. What's it called? What's the sequel called?
Pearl.
Pearl. I didn't see either of them at the cinema. So
Yeah. Trouble is, I can't.
and I
stand
didn't like
Mia
Pearl.
Goth.
I wasn't a big fan of Pearl anyway. So
No.
I liked X. I loved X, but I wasn't a big fan of Pearl. Everyone seems to like prefer Pearl. I thought X was a better movie. Pearl's just like a
I think
fucking
Pearl counts as horror, does it? Just a
I don't know,
annoying
it's
bitch
just-
for
it's just
2
a-
hours.
She's just a twat of a character. So what can I say? I don't like it. I don't like the character. So
Yeah, exactly.
and it never really justifies her actions either. What she does, you know, it's just it doesn't really explains how she ends up the way she is. She's just a bit,
Yeah.
just a bit psycho, I guess.
I think I prefer was it Chad from Friday the 13th remake over her as a character.
No, that's a movie. Have you done a watch along with that?
I don't think I own it. Hang on, let me check.
You
The
might have to
remake.
go and buy that copy because we might have to do a watch along with that.
I can see Gothic. I can see the Hole and Black
That's a
Christmas.
good film.
The Hole.
I like the whole from the one from 2005 or something.
Yeah, which one is it? Because there's the British
one-
version.
the
of Hole,
British-
isn't there?
There's the British movie with the girl from
Oh, yeah.
American Beauty.
I do have that as well. I got that on VHS.
Yeah,
actually.
that's a good movie. That's a
Joe
really
Dante
good
one.
movie. That
as well.
yeah, that's a really good movie.
And Stir of Echoes. I keep forgetting to check my DVDs because I always do everything on VHS. Hang on, what am I looking for?
Friday the 13th remake.
No, I don't think I have any of the Friday the 13th on DVD.
None.
I'm sure they're not expensive.
No, what you can do is you can go and buy Friday the 13th remake on DVD, and then we can do a watch along.
Oh, there we go.
And then you can send me a can of your sponsored beer as well, so I can.
Well, yes.
I'm not-
A24 does many genres, but still, Heredity and Midsommar shit. Yes, Pearl is basically mental. There you go. Sums up perfectly. Swaggy G's, yeah.
What's up,
Hello,
Swag?
Swaggy.
Yeah, Swaggy's
Good evening.
okay.
Yes, I was going to say, the Hole is the Thora Birch one, is the British one, isn't it?
Yeah, what happened to Thora Birch? Because she was in American Beauty, right?
Yeah. She was
Yeah.
in,
And then she did this, and she just disappeared.
what was it? I'm trying to think. What was she in? The Scarlett Johansson film. I can never remember what it was called. Because she started off in like Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger with Harrison Ford as his daughter.
Is Thora Birch American or is she British? Was she just playing an English girl in that? I can't remember.
Yeah, I
Or was
can't
she
remember
playing
now.
an
Or was she
American in American Beauty?
I think she was American in a British school. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I am a casual horror fan. That's why I only do 1 or 2 a month. I just want to work out. Have I had this on for half an? Oh no, I was going to say no subtitles. There we go. He helps her up. How is he supposed to lift her up without touching her ass?
well, in 1999, it wouldn't have mattered. You could just do it. So obviously,
I'd let Ty Diggs lift me up by touching my ass.
if Ali Larter wanted me to touch her ass, I'd be quite happy with that. She's actually the same. Ali Larter's the same age as me as well. I did a bit of research myself, you know. Yeah,
But you did research Ali Larter, did you? It doesn't
Oh,
count.
yeah. Some of her modelling work as well.
Well, I remember, what was it? In Heroes, she's like, I think she starts off as a cam girl or a stripper or something. And of course, they ruin it by bringing a story in. So she just stops doing that. But she can fix electric. I love how light bulbs explode when the power goes back on. What do you guys think of
light bulbs ever exploded in my life.
A Night in the Woods from 2012. I don't think I know that one.
I've not seen that one, Swaggy.
No, doesn't ring a bell. Is it any good? Is it a UK or is it?
I'll add it to my IMDb watch list.
Yeah, it's as long as it's.
I've got about 400 movies on that to watch. But...
yeah, we're rewatching the same film again. I
never watched Heroes. Everyone raved about it. I never watched it.
It was great. It was one of those that before every film was every TV show was the best ever. It was generally entertaining.
Yeah, but it came out before the whole MCU as well, didn't it? So
yes,
it was its own thing. Was it about like people who were like superheroes, but they didn't know they were superheroes?
I can't remember now. It's been so long, about 20 years ago. But yeah, pretty much. But yeah, had the great bad guy Zachary Quint. Where you'd have to. It was never explained, but he could use his finger to cut the top of people's heads off and then take their powers from part of their brain or something. It didn't explain it very well, but he was a good villain. And then they killed him off, of course. Spoilers in the first season, and then because it was so popular, they bring him back in the second season. Yeah, they screwed the pooch because they made a sequel, second series, without most of the cast people like from the first series. Then they made a legacy series later on that no one watched, and there was spin-offs, and your camera is working very well with this film.
Is it still glitching? I'm not even looking at my camera. It's
not doing it much. Once every few minutes. Yeah, if I know
that makes it more creepy though.
There you go. Oh yeah, this is because the rules of the house are not very well explained here. Because she's in a room with three people, then two of them disappear, and she goes off, followed what appears to be the other guy, who's all silent and weird, and then he ends up in a vat of blood. He is good at playing it spooky, though, with his glowing eyes. Hey. Just for a second, I thought you were a decent guy. So where is the real guy?
I need a quick toilet break.
Already? Halfway through. Stop drinking that stuff. Get a proper drink. Enjoy Pinkers. Oh, he's muted. He's remembered to mute it. He was a clock fixer, yeah. He could see how they work, which meant looking at the brain of power people, he could absorb their powers. So, yeah, but he had to take the brain out to, That's probably the better thing. Yeah, what is a clock fixer called? You see, this is where the film works best, because it is generally creepy and is playing with people's minds, like The Shining. And that was a stuntman that went in the vat of blood then. They didn't want to let Ty Diggs do it, because he would get a bit sticky. Don't know if it was corn syrup. I don't know if we can get corn syrup in the UK. But the VHS is ahead of me again. Eddie, are you okay? Trouble is, I think when she goes fishing around and gets caught by something, but it's still a vat of blood, so it's quite gross. Hey, bloody hell!
I'll just say if I hadn't muted my microphone, then that could have been a bit like the scene in Naked Gun 2.5 with Leslie Nielsen.
I was saying, yes, I'm glad he's muted his camera while he pisses into that bottle again.
Pissing out like 500 milliliters of Corona.
They are not our sponsor. There you go. A
No.
horologist is a clock fixer or watch fixer. So who? I'm guessing his party planner set up the food and drinks at the bar. But yeah, no one in any contact with anyone.
The only guy I didn't check up on was the guy with the glasses. I didn't look, and obviously knew Ali Larter was anyway, and I knew
You got to,
well, the
you
guy
went
with the
down a rabbit
glasses.
hole.
The two guys with the glasses, I've got no idea who they are.
Well, was on Saturday Night Live. He's in stuff like he just done a night at the Roxbury with Will Ferrell, and we'll be doing Undercover Brother at some point. Oh, now have you seen the sequel, Return to House on Haunted Hill?
Do you know what? I didn't even know it existed.
Oh,
I let you. I did a tiny little bit of research today, to prep for this stream, and I've discovered there's a sequel. I had no idea. I'm guessing it's not very good because I've never heard anyone talk about it.
No, it isn't. It's a straight to video. It was 2007. It's an hour and 19 minutes. So that doesn't bode well straight away. It's set several years after this, and and inmates looking for answers. The truth. I think it's to do with someone that survived. It's basically nothing to do with this film apart from it's the same place. And so who's in it? I don't recognize any names. Tom Riley. Jeffrey Combs is back. I think he's the only person back. And it's written by the same guy. But that's about it.
I like Jeffrey Combs, but he'll appear in fucking anything.
Well, yes, he's done 3 Reanimators now. Where's he gone?
I've seen the last one. I've only seen the first. The first 2 are great. I've not seen the
third one. Third one's a film of 2 halves. It's like he goes to prison, then he's in prison for the first half, and then the shit hits the fan in the second half. But he was a theatre actor before he was in Reanimator. But now he's just known for horror. I guess it's the same with
this is quite
Robert
a creepy
Englund.
scene here. This is a creepy scene. This
where she's got the camera and then she can see them operating on the camera, but in real life she can't see anything. Yeah, he's doing a lot of voice work these days. I think the last thing I saw him was 5 years ago in Creepshow TV show where he was in the werewolf episode.
I watched the first season of Creepshow and I hated it. I just didn't.
I never watched the second or third or whatever we're up to.
The only segment the whole first season, the only segment I liked was the head in the house, which is like the doll's house with there's like a head, like the kids, and
that's
the only thing I liked. Is this one with yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think there was that thing he grows in his house and it goes out and kills people, and then there was the werewolf with Jeffrey Combs. The only bits I remember. See the sequel. Yeah, the sequel isn't terrible. It just
isn't good.
It copies a lot of the feel of this one, but it's mostly about
Guessing the budget's like 50% slashed of this as well.
Well, this
looks like a really well made movie with which has had a good bit of money spent on it. I mean,
it did.
Obviously, the CGI is affected, but
yeah,
but it looks like it looks great. You know,
because it's
got that gloss.
Blood.
It's got that late 90s polish about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Where is it? Never same place twice. But yeah, the blood goes along the floor, disappears, then it starts on the ceiling again and goes through a wall. I keep putting the house on the haunted hill. It's house on the haunted hill. On haunted hills. No there's at all. It did have quite a big budget when it came out. For those 37 million, yeah, there you go. But it only made 42 million worldwide. I'm sure it made more on home video.
That's quite a bit. It's quite a big budget for.
Yeah, I think
essentially, a haunted house movie.
I'm wasting the scotch. Hey, good Sunday morning to DMC Campbell. Yeah, I think it's the only people. Well, I guess Pritchard comes back and saves them. I think when he becomes a spirit, he opens the doors, doesn't he? But they keep concentrating on Ali Larter's body. So good morning, Campbell. Yeah, there you go. And then you get the old video, and there's not a show, and it just has the sound of things happening to her. Now, one of the things I can't work out is the Doctor. He wasn't on the list as well, but he's there because she's gonna use him to kill her husband and go away with him. But he's the only one that's not killed by the house. He's stabbed by her. Ah, The Haunted. That was a decent TV movie. That's based on not Dean Koontz, who's it? James Herbert book. I did read a bit of James Herbert back in the day.
Yeah, I read a couple of James Herbert books as well.
I do remember a lesbian scene in the sequel. There you go. It's funny what sticks in your mind. I'm sure they were two attractive ladies as well. Cliff Booth is here. Does anyone get their head popped in this? Not on screen.
But I've read it. But it is. Does anyone get their head pooped in this? Is what has been written.
I'm
thinking.
I didn't read it. I read it properly. Unless I read it wrong.
And I was thinking to myself, because I've just been reading about Vince McMahon, who's like the head of WWE, or he was. And he's he's getting investigated for all these things he's done, trafficking women and stuff. And apparently one of his kinks was to basically shit on women's heads. So I've read that.
Cheers for that.
I started thinking of Vince McMahon. So what's up, Cliff? By the
way, maybe that's what he's referencing. I read it as popped, but yeah, he might be right there.
This is a creepy scene now.
Yeah. It's all good until that CGI comes out. And it sort of loses it. I know it doesn't look like it's there. This is a good bit with this, yeah.
Yeah, the walk, that sort of robotic walk is really creepy, with the knife. It's just really
there we go. And then suddenly he glitches
really well.
Turns up.
Hey, what's up, Lon?
Smurl haunting the real events. There you go. Oh, he's pooped on.
He's some of Vince McMahon, you see.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've never watched any wrestling. Yeah, this is confusing with The Haunting because it's the same year, and it's the original title for The Haunting is The Haunting of Hill House, and then this is the House on Haunted Hill. So,
why is The Haunting so hated? Is it because the first one was a classic, and this
just because they just went all the.
Is it that bad though? Is The Haunting that
bad? Not bad, but unfortunately, if you've seen Scary Movie 2, you can't take it seriously.
What's up, Lord?
It's another one ruined. So yes, this one is far better than it ought to be. See, excluding maybe the CGI heavy handing which has a lot of naked women in it. In the it's supposed to be a Rorschach thing, but it's a naked woman leaning back and then double split and paired, and then lots of other overlapping naked ladies apparently, with the bad CGI face in the middle. Is he slumming it in Liverpool?
I've got Vince McMahon on my Deadpool list for 2024. So,
there you go. What do you win?
Fingers crossed. Oh, he's 77, so he doesn't get many points.
He's under a lot of stress.
He is.
But yes, yeah, the CGI. I think it's because I watch it on the Blu-ray, and Blu-ray does bring out a lot of the bad CGI. Because we'll see what it looks like on the VHS in a minute. I heard they are remaking Wizard of Oz and It's a Wonderful Life.
Now, is he joking or is he being serious? I don't know.
It's always on the cards, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think they've just done a version of Wicked.
Well, have you seen now because the rights to Steamboat Willie, the Mickey Mouse.
Ah, yes.
I've gone for it now. There's a Mickey Mouse like horror movie dropping this year.
Well, yeah, there's a survival horror game as well, and then I think there might be 2 horror movies.
And then I was Googling it, like over the next 10 years, what's going to become public domain? Things like King Kong and there's all sorts of shit that's going to go public domain.
Yeah, but it's not the character, it's the film, isn't it? So you can only do what's in the film.
I don't understand it all, to be fair. I mean,
don't run out there and start using Mickey Mouse in your own things because you'll get sued.
No. But it's like when that Winnie the Pooh movie dropped last year, I was like, how are they able to do this? I didn't understand. I was like, what? Because I heard that I knew about public domain, but I didn't know there was. I always thought public domain was something that if you never, tied things up, it would go public domain. I didn't know that after 100 years that it would just become.
Yes, everyone.
Because obviously now, the whole the way in terms of entertainment, we're very young, aren't we? Things haven't been going for an awfully long time in terms of so over the next 20, 30 years, the amount of stuff that's going to be coming available is just going to be crazy.
Yeah. Because whereas it used to be, I think, 50 years. Then Disney thought, hang on, we're going to do shit loads of money. So then they extended to 75 years. And then they extended it again.
It's 95 years, I think, now.
95 years, yeah. And then that was it.
So in 2072, does that mean Star Wars becomes... Can you imagine that? A Darth Vader slasher movie? I'll be on board for that.
Well, I saw a Darth Vader porno earlier because it was called Star Babe. And it was... had a guy in a Darth Vader mask, a guy in a Stormtrooper mask, except they had white and black cloaks on, and that was it.
Right,
but then it did turn into an orgy. There it is. But it was all research, honestly. Horror Cat, Larry's in the house. Hello. Oh, here we go. So he's beating up Jeffrey. There you go. See? There you go. Yes, the original is one of my favorites. Robert Wise, who did, what was it? The Sharks and the Jets. Didn't he do that? And Star Trek, the motion picture. But yeah, the first
thing is though, if Lorne's saying that the 99 version is pitiful, that kind of makes me want to watch it because I'll probably enjoy it.
I think it's your level, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should watch the remake first. Then you can enjoy it. Because the 63 version was filmed in, well, the external was filmed in the UK by where is it? Where was Shakespeare living?
Well, he's from Stratford, born in Stratford.
Stratford. Yeah, Stratford. There's the hotel there.
If he existed.
Fuck's sake.
No. I'm saying, a lot of people say that Francis Bacon. A lot of people say Francis Bacon was Shakespeare. So,
but yes, I was going to say something. I'll keep my mouth shut. Enjoy the film. I'm about to take my message. Oh, yeah, he's down for the night. Take care. Yes. Subscribe to Mike. Give him a happy
Yeah,
January.
please. Yeah, come on. Give me 2 subscribers for the month, please.
Well, yes, mine. I will admit mine have been flatlining. They always do on January.
Yeah, but if you're flatline, it means you only gain like a couple of hundred subs a month, whereas it means I gain 1.
Let me see. I've only had 145 this month, so it's a slow month.
I mean, I could work hard and like make an effort on the
You
channel.
could
but
actually turn
I'm
up.
not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So
Well, I've only got 2 today so far. Hello, Jim. So yeah, now we find out that the Doctor is a bad guy. It's true from the creator of the TV show Blackish is remaking them with an all-black cast. There you go. Of course they are. I knew that was coming. Well, they tried that with... Where's he gone? Jacob's Ladder, was it? A few years ago. See how that went. That's the only one you know that existed.
yeah, they remade that, didn't they? I never watched the remake.
It's like this, but serious.
Oh.
With a freaky imagery and stuff.
No, that Jacob's Ladder, the original 1990 version, is like nightmare fuel. It's just like
It is, isn't it? Still haunts me. And it's a war movie, so I could have done it for January. And then we get this machine
is
that
quite a freaky
turns
scene as well.
madmen sane and sane men mad. But yeah, the flashing lights will give you a headache. Here we go. Flash, flash, flash. And it is... They did build a real big set for this, so it is a spinning...
Yeah, this is freaky, this scene. It's like...
Yeah, because it's the Doctor comes out of the pictures. And he turns into a... What's it? Van Gogh painting? Style filter. This must have been easy money for Jeffrey Combs. Although I don't know if he got paid less because he doesn't speak. But yeah, we are an hour in. And yeah, so because the wife faked an electric shock treatment a minute ago. And then she was injected with something by the Doctor to make her look dead. And he brings her back to life with something else.
This is like a more like, it's like hammy version, of a psychiatric hospital horror movie that, have you ever seen Session 9 from 2001?
No, I keep hearing that. I keep forgetting to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. There's tits.
Yeah, Peter Mullen. Oh, okay.
Yes. I keep hearing.
I
Tits
missed
and ass. A lot of nudity in this film. But... And they got the sexy
Peter
nurse.
Mullen. 2001, Session 9, great movie.
Yeah, I keep hearing it. I keep forgetting to bloody get it. We got heads in jars, and you got sexy nurses. And then you got that freaky head shaky thing. Ooh. That wasn't good. But yeah, a lot of this is based on stuff that actually happened to patients and people being tested on. Makes it even more scary. Ah, there you go. Storytelling autopsy.
Nice.
I better go watch before then. Huh?
Yeah, it's a bit of a cult classic now. It's never really got like the sort of attention it deserved.
Is it British or is it?
No, it's I'm going to say American. It could be Canadian because I don't know, because I mean I watched it back. I mean, it's an American cast. Peter Mullen plays a Scotsman in it because Peter Mullen is Peter Mullen. Peter Mullen always plays a Scotsman, but it's about a bunch of guys who go into this old sort of psychiatric hospital to remove asbestos. It's been closed, for however many years, but they asbestos removers.
Okay.
And then it kind of the longer they spend there, the more things start to fuck with the minds and stuff. And yeah, it's without giving too much away. It's very. It's not like this. It's not like a tongue in cheek sort of like daft horror movie. It's more like it's not certainly not elevated horror, but it doesn't. It's
So yeah, it's from the director of Stonehurst Asylum. I saw that not long ago, and unfortunately, he's done a lot of TV shows. Trans-Siberian, The Machinist. He did Session 9. Yeah, so he's done a lot of stuff, but unfortunately, he's doing a lot of TV now. Seems to be the way. He directed an episode of Peacemaker.
Peter Mullen, by the way, if you haven't seen Tyrannosaur, great movie.
Oh.
That's 2 movies I've seen you haven't seen, Gareth.
I know you're beating me tonight.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
I mean, there's probably about like 9,000 films you've seen that I've not seen, but
Well, yeah, I saw Star Babe and.
Well, you post these things on Twitter. You post these movie posts on Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
It's all research, honest. Is that the Session 9 recordings? Is it? They're creepy, I'm guessing. Right. Damn. No contacts for Brad. Right. So, who's still alive? How many have been killed? Is it just the video guy? Oh, so apparently,
Taye Diggs and Ali Larter.
The guy that was monitoring the security cams got killed. He had some Blockbuster tapes on his desk because of the tie-in with the Blockbuster promotion the film was doing after the fact it was released. So they had to CGI these Blockbuster tapes in. Taye Diggs? Where's he gone?
Taye Diggs is just glad he's still alive, because if this movie had been made 15 years earlier, he would have been killed off halfway through.
Yeah, he survives. Spoilers. That's a good point. Different times.
This movie's woke.
Yeah, the woman and the black guy survive. Turn it off. Not worth watching. Although they do make one of the women a killer. And he does touch her up. And this guy touches her up while she's sleeping.
Yeah, not creepy. The guy with the glasses is always the creep in these, that's something that's allowed. And, it doesn't matter how, progressive we are. If a guy's got glasses, he's a creep. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, but
I'm just thinking of Revenge of the Nerds Part 1 with the with the that lovely rape scene.
Me and Larry are doing that next month.
Yeah.
Or is he gone?
That's not problematic whatsoever.
Yeah, well, we'll just edit that bit out so it's suitable for modern audience to watch it.
Even I was like, fucking hell. It's not to shock me. I was like, am I watching this? What? This is like
dear. You're going woke now.
I literally couldn't.
I knew it'd catch up on you.
Holy shit.
You're seeing it in modern audience's eyes.
Yeah, it was like watching Rosemary's Baby. Was like a wake-up call. My God. There's a scene in that. I'm like, what?
There we go. She's alive. Yeah, so she's the one that loaded the guns with real bullets because the people were supposed to shoot him for killing her, but it hasn't happened yet. How did they get her head back on in Faculty?
I need to rewatch Faculty. It's been a while.
It still holds up. It's still good. But yeah, they cut her head off and it runs away. And then next minute, she's back on as a teacher wearing a scarf. Where are we? Oh, it's coming up to the big finish. She goes all stabby. We found the other lady she's in a display cabinet, all in pieces. But then it looks so obvious that the actress is just sticking her head through a hole in the wall. Oh, stabby. Yeah. Because I'm guessing she wants her husband dead for the money, but I'm guessing he probably, knowing that she's going to try and kill him, will certainly stop that. There you go. Reflection on the eyes. And fade to black. And the last thing you see is Famke Janssen.
Sure, at the end of the movie as well, it's, I don't know, we'll get to that in the next 10-15 minutes, but it just ends like where they finish at the end of the movie. It's like they could effectively just starve to death because they're just like trapped on a. So that's a bit of, they survive, but really.
Yeah, I think because everyone's about to be finished off in the last 15 minutes, like you said, and then they're on a ledge, but then I can't remember. Did the doors open? I can't remember. I watched this the other night. I can't remember.
You see, there's an end the credit scene. I've never seen that. So
yeah, I've never seen it until. Hang on, I'll check. It's on the 110. Oh yeah, there it is. Bloody hell. We'll get to that. What did I say? 110. There you go. And it's a bloody mess. They always had these powerful torches in this film. No torch I've ever had is that good.
No. And I was bashing it to get the fucking light to stay on.
Yeah.
But the battery rattles around in the back for some reason. I don't know. It's like.
Oh, it's Blackburn. So, it's just his head, isn't it? Spoilers. He's wedged on there on his body. How would you do that? Rest his body on a door. You have to lift a human person and then wedge them so the door's there, and then as soon as they open it, it falls on them. And position his head that's separated. And did she do that? Because it never explains. They assume it was him because they think she's dead. So she would have had to carry him and got blood everywhere.
At least it didn't fall into that like the horror movie trope where it's like, when the shit goes down, they find one body and then all of a sudden like 3 or 4 bodies just appear like in the space of 5 seconds. It's like, oh, there's that's the
Your mic's muted. Nope.
Yeah.
There you go. Try again. There you go. Yeah. You want to super glue that in.
Yeah.
Or keep your hands to your sides.
Connection to the microphone is just always in a really silly location where it just doesn't go in very well. It's just that.
Well, yeah, but you see mine is upside down. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So it comes.
Well, you've got down, a 3,000 subscriber fancy dancy.
This was £20 with
was it?
The bloody
okay. It looks like the Death Star. The fuck is that?
But
Yeah,
yeah,
you can look at it. It's a combination of the Death Star and those little fucking things in Phantasm. You know, the little balls that
Yes.
fly around and stab people in the head.
I have hit my head on it a few times. But yeah, you could drop your mic down and then lift it up. Then you got your whole arms free to bash around as much as you want.
Yeah.
Don't do it now. You'll unplug it.
No, I'll stand right down for tomorrow's stream. You're getting too technical for me now.
Oh yeah. Go turn it upside down. Yeah, so she's shooting the shit out of him, but somehow she's missed. Oh no, she hit him. Ah man, I always like the look of this film. It's well shot and paced. That is true. It does look like a place you don't want to spend any time. It looks dirty. It looks rotten. Because yeah, I forget. 10 minutes ago, and they still haven't let the darkness out, which comes after everyone somehow. Yeah, this is not a bad remake. It's campy and shot well. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, how does this work? I thought he gets up in a minute. Well, so who's? Oh, there she is. So she comes. That's it. Yeah, he isn't dead. Even though he's got 3 bullet holes in his chest, or 4. Spoilers. So she is covered in blood. Removing the body. You poor clueless old geek. So yeah, they got a prenup.
Silly man, you see.
Because it is a similar story in the original, where he's trying to kill his wife on this, and then for some reason there's an uncovered acid bath in the basement of the house, and then people end up in it. Spoilers. Oh, there you go. He's still alive somehow. Does it even explain? Or is he just superhuman now? Oh, yes, it was the start of the year of the film. So there you go. I don't have 13 Ghosts for some reason. In my time of collecting VHS, I've picked up many versions of Ghost.
It's not a patch on this. I don't think it. You're going to talk about this 13 Ghosts and Ghost Ship. This 13 Ghosts is definitely bottom of the pile. Ghost Ship and this are far better than 13 Ghosts. That's
there you go. Oh, it's a fight. Yeah, they all look the same.
Yeah, there was certainly. Yeah, I can't really describe it. It's just.
Yeah,
it's like a sheen to it. It's just like a very. I don't know. It's.
Oh, there she goes. So all it took is to go through a piece of plaster, and that lets out the darkness. So here we go. I'll see what the VHS is a lot darker, so it'll probably show off the CGI better. Yeah, Jeffrey Rush for Vincent Price was good casting, and Famke Janssen is always nice. This was the same. No, this was the year before she became.
Yeah, this is X-Men was 2000, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what her character is now.
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey, there you go. Thank you. I knew you were a comic geek. So.
Oh no, I'm not a big fan of X-Men, but somebody mentioned it in the comments.
There you go.
No, I'm X-Men was never my thing. I watched the first couple of films, but I'm not an X-Men guy at all.
Okay. So yeah, this is where it gets. Have a look at the VHS. Yeah, the VHS of the same scene looks good. Yeah, where she melts and disintegrates, because it's a lot darker, more shadows, and you only see bits of it. But then on this super bright Blu-ray, It shows up all the foils. Unfortunately. Yeah, what is Geoffrey Rush up to? I think, wasn't he cancelled a few years ago? Or am I making it up?
Oh, what's he done?
There was rumours of something.
It must be.
Oh, there you go. That's where the other woman is.
It must be getting on for 70 now. Geoffrey
Yeah.
Rush.
There it is. Their head in the thing. I don't think he's got another pirates in him. Geoffrey Rush. Oh, yeah, the King's Speech, of course. So he's from Toowoomba in Queensland. Born in 1951. You do the maths because you always complain when I do it.
Well, he's 72, going on 73.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it certainly looks better in the dark than in the brightness. So yeah, there is naked ladies when it's in a full screen. Yeah, it hasn't done a film in 5 years. I don't know if she is, if it's using her as a thing to scare him, or if she's actually part of the ghosts now. And it still doesn't explain how, if he's been fake shot or real shot. Oh, there we go. Done with the jokes. 5 years, more like Geoffrey No Rush. I guess maybe he's retired on his pirates money. I've probably got a lot.
If I was in my 70s, I'd be like just chilling now.
Oh, was he lost? Yeah, this bit is Pritchard gets dragged away because he's trying to get through that door on the top of the stairs. They go to investigate, of course you do, and then he suddenly appears from somewhere else, unless it's a different door. But then the darkness grabs Pritchard from the top of the stairs. Oh yeah, he falls through a window. Pritchard opens the door. Oh yeah, he's hiding in there. Pritchard gets taken. I don't know why it backs away when it's taking Pritchard, so Geoffrey Rush can escape. I forget how Geoffrey Rush gets it. Comes back for him, I think. Run! Run where? And then it's coming through the door again. The old bendy doors. Run, bitch! Oh yeah, so he is wearing, I guess it's either squibs, but it's not bulletproof there. See, this is all good with the walls collapsing and squeezing in, forcing them down that way. And then you got the tendrils.
See, this is a lot less creepy than some of the imagery earlier on. It's all well and good, but it's a bit.
It was running before they could walk with this one. Probably back then it looked good. If never seen anything like it. Right, so somehow did he know the place was gonna lock down and now he's found, or he just found it by accident? Yeah, it's all covered in rust and baby carriages for some reason in a mental institution. Here we go. Bash. Oh, so yeah, he throws the stick away or the rod, and then that sets off the things. So yeah, even if you get outside, does that stop the stuff coming after you?
I just feel like once you're outside, that's it. You're okay. Even if it's
It's certainly gonna help, isn't it, being out in the daylight? I guess, even though, more shots of Ali Lata's butt. You have to. Oh, so that's the other girl, isn't it? It's taking on her form. So yeah, these two survived because they're the only ones that weren't supposed to be there.
so Ali Larson does survive. For some reason in my head, I thought Taye Diggs was the only one.
That's if it was made now.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, what's this? The fact this thing runs at different speeds depending on what it's doing. 1 minute it's tearing Arthur down the corridor, next minute it's creeping up on them. And then it can cut ropes. Oh yeah, I can see the naked ladies now. Go. Oh, so he saves them.
Yeah, that's a bit of redemption.
Okay, yeah, I guess he never even wanted any of this to happen. And he gets
Michael
turned into.
Jansen was like the bitch, wasn't she? He was like,
Yeah, she was trying to. Yeah, so he gets turned to crisp, all his clothes and everything, except the envelope of checks marked out for cash are all secure. Yeah, it's still struggling to burn through a little old rope. Yeah, so there you go. They're on a ledge, 1,000,000 feet above the rocks. Oh, and he's locked in. Who will save him? It's like, have you seen Leviathan? The 80s monster movie, yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that.
What's his name? The black guy from Ghostbusters. He's in that.
Ernie Hudson.
Yeah, he survives the whole film, gets up to the surface, and then just gets taken out by the monster before they blow it up. I was adopted. So yeah, there's Pritchard. Yeah, and they get this weird effect. Because a minute ago, all the windows and things were opening, and now they only cut one rope that stopped one window. But who am I to say what's happening? Not so much in a rush. Yeah,
At least this
like you said,
doesn't
you have to sever these.
At least it doesn't have the trope of police sirens arrive. When you hear police sirens at the end of a horror movie, it's all safe.
Well, exactly, yeah.
So you're not going to hear that in this film.
And then they do have $5 million for their troubles, for therapy. And it does say for those who survive the night. So it's all legal. Cashier's checks. There you go. So 1 million. Yeah, so there's about $5 million.
Yeah, still got to get off that.
Yeah, they're on a ledge. No one's.
No water. No food.
Someone eventually will come looking for them. Or for the Jeffrey Rush, anyway. And then I don't know if it's covered in the sequel. If they could get accused of just killing everyone and have no money.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there we go. So, yeah, they're right at the top, and the birds circling. So now we have 4 minutes of credits, and then we'll get to the after credit scene, which I haven't seen. Then it's amazing how many old films do have them. Oh, yeah, there you go. Male nurse was Dick Beebe, who was the writer. James Masters, Peter Graves as himself. Girl on Wires, Janet Tracy Kaiser. Second unit director and stunt coordinator. So here we go, stunt performers. We got let's see. Wally Crowder. No X Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees. Now, yeah, because this has got, what's his name? Marilyn Manson's Sweet Dreams. And apparently he was going to play the Doctor originally. Or they had the idea for him to play the original. He's another one that could be problematic now.
I'm skipping ahead now. I'm skipping ahead now.
You only have to wait 2 minutes.
I'm curious.
After credit scene. Yes. Nick Fury shows up and asks tidings to be in the Avengers.
Yeah, imagine that.
But we'll see. One of them just to get used by you.
I mean, putting an end credit sequence in before the internet was a thing. It's like it is a proper Easter egg because the vast majority of people are not going to be aware that there's it. I didn't know about it. And
I didn't know till today. I've seen this about 4 or 5 times at least. You just never think to bloody credits. I think it's worse now because this has 4 minutes of credits, and films these days have like 15 minutes of credits.
Okay. I'm not going to watch it just today.
Jeffrey Rush's green screens. Why is he on his own green screen? I guess it's when he turns to dust. Catering was Mario's Catering. Score performed by Seattle Music at St. Thomas Chapel Baptist University. Main title designed by the Picture Mill. Sweet Dreams, performed by Marilyn Manson. Yeah, that's the only song. Completion Guarantee. Filmed with, where does it say it was filmed? Santa Clarita Studios in California. Good. You weren't here.
Yeah, it looks like a very California movie.
It does, yeah. There we go. So here is the end credits. Get away out. So it's just basically more operations, I think. I think it's the movie. The nurse was taking at the beginning. And there's Jeffrey Rush. Somehow back in time. And there's Famke Janssen, both been operated on. So, a Shining-esque ending there. Somehow. Oh yeah, so she's a nurse. And he's a doctor, of course, because men are doctors. Yes, Nemesis. Alucard Nemesis.
I've got
no gang signs.
Some of my subscribers are lowering the tone here, so I do apologize.
yes. At least he kept it sort of clean. Oh yes, everyone's getting Nemesis now. So yeah, I think those two are up for awards. I'm far too popular to get some petty awards these days. So yes, hugs and kisses, keep it nice. There you go, Shining 2. There you go. Me and Don are like that. Have the same brain. Right. I need a drink. I'm running out.
What happened to the end sequence? I didn't even see it.
because it was there. You missed it. I've just rewound the tape
I was
now.
talking. I was looking at the chat. Sorry.
Yeah,
happened?
it's only like 30 seconds at most.
So what happens in it?
I thought you were watching on your phone, that you.
No, I
It's,
turned off because I thought we watched it together, and then I just got to...
It's using the old camera that the nurse was using at the beginning of the film when the riot happened. And then it shows that Jeffrey Rush and Famke Janssen are being operated on by the nutters.
Oh, okay. All right.
But they're back in time or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. It's very confusing. Right, I need to go before I start coughing everywhere. So you're live, allegedly, this time tomorrow.
No, definitely live tomorrow. Definitely, no, not backing out. No, I cancelled it last week, but definitely live tomorrow. Me, Dave, you can turn up if you want. Maybe JT, but that's big maybe. Hopefully 11 o'clock.
We'll be up at this time of night.
What's up, Jess, as well? People are turning up now on the East Coast.
We're finished. We're done. Go watch something else. Mike will go live on his own channel.
Yeah. So live tomorrow night.
There you go. 3 away. Well done. Look at that. 3 away from being illegible. Ineligible. Whatever the word is. So yes, welcome. Right at the end. Cable channel 11.
Everyone's so too early.
Yeah, got to follow the rules. If we didn't follow the rules, where would we be? France. Right. Thank you. So, Mike will be live tomorrow night doing his own channel. And what are we discussing tomorrow night? What's coming up this year?
The major... Well, not just horror movies, action movies coming out in 2024.
Yeah, there you go.
As well as other things. So, whatever it takes us.
Hang on, I just realised I'm live tomorrow night. I need to put a stop to this. So
You'd have it 9.
9, yeah. So finishing them. So I'm watching with Rob's vintage video, Red Scorpion. Have you seen Red Scorpion, Mike?
Yes, many years ago.
It's definitely one of those films everyone saw many years ago. So thanks to Don, thanks to Al, I suppose, and everyone else that joined in. There you go. You want to explain what that
is? Basically batter with sausages shoved into the batter. So if you've ever had the Yorkshire pudding, I don't know if you've ever had the Yorkshire pudding in America, but it's like a lot of batter. And then shove sausages in.
Get some pancakes and wrap them in. Wrap a normal sausage, not a hot dog sausage, a normal sausage, or not a breakfast, a normal sausage.
Yeah, you'd probably think it's fucking vile, but it's just a staple.
But if you got some mashed potato and you got some gravy with it,
it's a staple. It's a staple of British cuisine.
I wish I was related to Elon Musk and asked for some money. Yes, but why?
There's no why. There just is.
And why is it called Toad and Hard? I'm guessing it's probably nothing to do with amphibians, but it's probably
no. I very much doubt it.
Right.
I'll bring one out on tomorrow's stream. I've got one in the freezer actually. I'll show it on the stream.
I'm sure it'd be delicious. Instead of we can listen to you eat that in your
instead of pizza.
So yes, thanks for Mike for joining me. I will wish you a good Saturday night.
No worries.
It's nearly midnight, Sunday morning.